Hello everyone and welcome to the App Inventor quick demo guide on going further with the blocks editor. So maybe in the setup section you learned about just the basics of the blocks editor and how to get blocks to the screen. You click over here and you drag a block to the screen. But we're just going to learn just a little bit more about this blocks editor. Well, first off, you can click any of these menus to see the submenus, of course. But you can also hold the mouse on it. You don't have to do anything. Just leave the mouse kind of hovering over it, and it'll give you this little box. It might be hard to see on your video right now, but basically this little box showed up that said, in describing this block, it says, if a value is true, then do some statements. And it's just a quick description of what the block really does. And if I hover over just the text one, it says a text string. So you can always do that if you don't know what a block is, like compare texts. Sounds like a really weird block. Well, I can just hover my mouse over it and I can see what that block really does. Let's say I grab a bunch of these blocks. It doesn't really matter what they are. They don't have to do anything. I'm just going to grab a bunch of them. Oops. Just going to grab some literally random blocks. And I'm going to right click anywhere and I can say arrange blocks horizontally. I can say arrange them vertically. Basically it's just sorting them for me. And it's just, I can collapse or expand them just to make them smaller or larger if that view is better for you. Or I can sort by category, and if you have a bunch of different categories of blocks, it'll sort them and separate them like that. There's also a couple more functions. If you click on a block, let's say we have this variable initialization block to where you can create a variable. We can right click it and we can say duplicate. We can say add comment and a couple other things. Duplicate's really cool because you could have some huge block and you may need multiples of those blocks. You can always just right click it. You can say duplicate. But let's say you also have maybe some very complex blocks that don't really make a lot of sense. If you come back to it and look at it later, you can always comment it. And this is a great habit to get into if you're thinking about getting into computers. It's called commenting. And basically you can right click any block and you can click add comment. And basically I can just type anything I want to in here. And I can say this block does this. And I could write something that actually is meaningful. But then I always have that if I really want to double check to what this block does. You have to add your own comments in, but it's a great habit to get into because it makes your blocks kind of make more sense maybe later on in the long run. All right, thanks for watching.